Tokyo, the bustling capital city of Japan, is a vibrant metropolis brimming with a fascinating blend of ultra-modern and traditional attractions. Tokyo offers many attractions catering to a diverse range of interests. Today we share the top 10 things to do in Tokyo that promise unforgettable experiences. From stunning natural wonders to culturally rich cities, we unveil destinations that captivate your imagination and inspire your next adventure. Starting with number 1, Sensoji Temple. Japan is home to thousands of temples, but the oldest is the Sensoji Temple in Tokyo. By most accounts, the temple's history dates back to the year 645, making it over 1,400 years old. Much of the temple was destroyed during the Second World War, but it was rebuilt in the original style. This makes Sensoji Temple a reminder of the resiliency of the Japanese people and an example of new beginnings. The entrance to the temple is the enormous Thunder Gate with hanging lamps, and it is the base of an annual festival held there each spring. When you visit Sensoji Temple, don't forget to spend some time at Nakami's-dori, the street leading to the temple where you can buy souvenirs, snacks, or even have your fortune told. At number 2, Ueno Park. Another unmissable nature spot to explore is the enormous Ueno Park and its exhaustive list of attractions and activities. One of the most popular and picturesque green spaces in the city, its numerous temples, museums, and highly rated zoo can keep you occupied for days. Spread across a massive part of the Ueno district, its scenic reaches were set aside for the public in 1873. Since then, several top-class national museums have been erected around the park. While some look at art, history, and culture, others focus on science, technology, or archaeology. Other than ambling around its pretty paths and ponds, there are operas, ballets, and plays to watch in its concert halls. You can also visit the country's oldest zoo, home to roughly 2,600 animals, and see the 17th century Ueno Tashogu Shrine. At number 3 in our list, Meiji Shrine. Just north of the Shibuya Crossing is the amazing Meiji Shrine. Surrounded by gorgeous forests and seasonal iris gardens, the important religious site is an oasis of peace and calm from the busy blocks around it. Dedicated to the deified spirits of both Emperor Meiji and his wife, the stunning shrine was unveiled in 1921, almost a decade after his death. As it was later destroyed during World War II, the current complex only dates to the 50s. Here you can pay your respects at the giant wood temple and make a small offering at its main sanctuary. At number 4, Shinjuku Gyoen National Garden. When many people think of Japan, what comes to mind is the skyscrapers, the bustling streets, and the big shopping areas. That's why it is such a delight to come across the Shinjuku Gyoen National Garden, an area that belonged to the Nado family in the Edo period. Today, the gardens are open to the public. There are 3 beautiful and distinct landscape designs visible in Shinjuku Gyoen National Garden: English garden landscaping, French formal landscaping, and traditional Japanese gardening. You can have a picnic, stroll along the paved walkways, admire the large greenhouses, or just stop to see the over 20,000 cherry trees that fill the gardens. At number 5, Tokyo Tower. One of the city's most iconic landmarks, the Tokyo Tower has defined its sparkling skyline since the 50s. Aside from admiring its eye-catching architecture, it also has epic panoramas for you to enjoy from its viewing platforms. The second tallest structure in the country after the Skytree, the 333-meter-high tower was erected in 1958. Modeled after the Eiffel Tower in Paris, the immense lattice tower looks almost exactly like it, though is taller, lighter, and painted bright red and white. At number 6 in our list, Nezu Shrine. One of the oldest places of worship in the city, the scenic and serene Nezu Shrine is worth visiting. As well as its tunnel-like series of torii gates, it is known for the amazing azaleas that bloom around it in spring. Often described as Tokyo's most beautiful shrine, and that's saying something, it was remarkably founded back in 1705. At its quiet complex, there is an exquisite Roman Tower gate and Hammon Hall to admire among other buildings. Weaving their way up a hillside through lush woods are its terrific torii gates. They lead you to a viewing platform overlooking a little koi pond. At number 7, Edo-Tokyo Museum. For those interested in history, the Edo-Tokyo Museum is an absolute must-visit attraction. Its impressive artifacts and engaging exhibits cover the capital's captivating past from 1590 to the present day. As it is now unfortunately closed until 2025 for renovations, keep an eye out for the pop-up exhibitions it's putting on all around town. Instantly recognizable from its futuristic building that looks like something out of Star Wars, the vast museum was established in 1993. Starting from the Edo period, it examines its growth, development, and how it eventually became the world's largest city. You'll also hear about devastating events such as the Kanto earthquake and firebombings that flattened most of it in World War II. At number 8, Takeshita Street. One of the most popular parts of Tokyo to explore, Harajuku is renowned for its outrageous fashion, cool shops, and cutesy kawaii culture. At the heart of the hip district is Takeshita Street, which is lined by countless cosplayer costume stores and quirky cafes selling sweet treats. Sandwiched between Shibuya and Shinjuku, the lively neighborhood is now the epicenter of Japan's weird, wild, and wacky fashion scene. Along Takeshita, you'll find colorful clothing stores and unique boutiques alongside pet cafes, bubble tea stands, and snack stalls. At number 9, Tokyo Skytree. Boasting some of the most breathtaking views imaginable over the massive metropolis is the Tokyo Skytree. Rising dramatically above the Sumida Ward and its surroundings, the very popular landmark is visible for countless kilometers around. The world's tallest tower, it remarkably soars 634 meters straight up into the sky. Completed in 2012, the enormous broadcasting and observation tower contains 2 viewing decks, 350 and 450 meters above the ground. Check out the number 10 places in our list, TeamLab Planets. One of the most amazing, immersive art installations you are likely to come across, TeamLab Planets has quickly become one of the must-visit tourist attractions in Tokyo. As well as stimulating your senses, its otherworldly exhibition spaces are certain to provide some of your best pics and selfies from your time in the city. Originally intended to be temporary, the art exhibition's overwhelming popularity has thankfully seen it extended several times now. Blurring the boundaries between the body, nature, and art, it sees you wander barefoot through dark, wet corridors before emerging in awe-inspiring, open spaces. Thank you for watching Vacation Plus. We hope you've been inspired to explore new horizons and experience unforgettable adventures. Subscribe for more travel inspiration and tips. Safe travels, and see you next time on Vacation Plus.